Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Global Awesome Healers Training Summit Season 7. This is call 2 on Reiki. If you missed call 1, do catch up on it. But for now, to summarize it for you, our expert gave us an introduction to Reiki, including how it is simple to learn and easy to practice, how Reiki supports physical healing, enhances emotional well being, and is raising vibrations to higher frequencies of love and joy and peace, came through in a number of ways, including Harpreet sharing her experience of how Reiki eased her TB and mouth ulcers and is also helping with her daughter's emotional issues with just level 1 learning. Also, a guided meditation on the call had audience members feeling cool, calm, and collected. What is in store for today? But before I tell you, during the day, a poll was conducted on the group, and at current count, let me just tell you this very quickly. The first one was, which of these emotions do you struggle with most? Grief or sadness is at 85%, fear or anxiety 28%, anger or frustration 42%, feeling unworthy or disconnected 14%, and I feel mostly balanced 42%. The second poll was, have you ever had a physical pain or illness that seemed tied to an emotional experience? 78% said yes, definitely. 22% said maybe, I'm not sure. And the third option, which was no, never noticed, is at 0%. So there is an awareness that is happening. And the last one asked was, do you instinctively place your hand over your chest when you feel overwhelmed, sad, or emotional? So very close call here happening with, yes, I've noticed I do that at 33%, sometimes at 45%, and no, but I will notice now at 22%. What does any of this have to do with today's call? Let's find out, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to Reiki Master in the house, Neha Kumar. Hi, Neha. Welcome in. The floor is yours.
Hi, Neeru. Thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here. And I'm so looking forward to this call today because in the last call where we spoke about Reiki and its benefits, today our hands are the conduit when we are doing with a conduit for Reiki. And how our hands play a major role in healing is what we're going to talk about. So I'm going to ask everyone, I hope they're all seated and they're comfortable and they're not driving. So because when we will ask questions and we will do meditations, I want them to be comfortable in a space and experience the energy of Reiki. So yes. So having said that, since you already gave a recap of the last call, about Reiki, its benefits, what we've spoken about. Today we are talking about, I'm sure people are aware of the main 7 chakras that we know. I'm going to ask everyone here present. I hope that you're all aware of the main 7 chakras that we talk about in our body, right? You can just give me a hands up and I'll know. So yes, we have 7 chakras in our body that we are all aware of. And but are you all aware that we have chakras in our palms also? And when we do Reiki, those palm chakras become active. And that's how we are able to heal, because when we become a conduit of the universal energy, our palm chakras get activated and we are able to heal. And this call today is about how palm chakras get activated, how we're able to sense it. And I will walk you through some activities where you will be able to feel the energy even without being attuned to Reiki, which goes to prove that we're all born healers. All we need to do is become aware of it and use it. So imagine if you are an energy ball. You are energy, right? And if you are channeling it with the help of Reiki and able to heal yourself and other things around you, your surroundings, how beautiful is that? And how empowering is that? So, without beating around the bush much, let's come back to palm chakras. Now, while in Reiki, we are channeling to our hands. So let's talk about the five elements. I'm going to ask everyone, are you all aware of the five elements? And are you aware that these five elements are represented in our fingers? So if that's the case, then it's very important to know that the five elements around us that exist are represented in our hands as well. And that's why Reiki is so, so powerful and yet very gentle. Now, this thumb is the fire element. It's also like and then coming to the index finger is air that we breathe, the breath that we take. This is the space, ether, sound. This finger represents that, the middle finger. The ring finger represents earth, stability. And the little finger is water, which is the water element. Now, imagine these five elements within your hands. When you're activating Reiki, the palm chakras of these fingers and hands get activated. So when you are a conduit and a medium, these chakras get activated and the energy flows seamlessly to the person, to the surrounding, to the area that you're trying to heal. Now, let's make this a little more interesting. Now that we have identified the five fingers with the five elements, let's look at the chakras in our body. We have the root chakra at the base of our spine, and then we have sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart right here, throat, third eye, and crown. Now, how are these related to the fingers? Interesting, isn't it? Well, water. Which element is that? And which chakra is the water element? It's sacral chakra. So this is your water element with sacral chakra. This is your root chakra because this is earth. This is grounding. Now this is your sound, ether, space, throat chakra. This is the air we breathe, the wind. That's the heart chakra. And this is the fire element, which is the solar plexus. So literally, we have the five elements and the five chakras associated with our hand and palm chakras. The center, when we activate all of this, the center becomes a third eye, as we also call the Kuthash, which is here. And this is the crown chakra, the base of your hand. That is why Reiki, when we pursue Reiki, we are activating our palm chakras and we are clearing our chakras, we are healing our chakras both through the hand and our body chakras. Does that sound interesting to you? Right? So, similarly, the poll that I had sent in the day was to identify if you are able to understand the subtle energies around you. With your hands, your awareness, how Reiki works. This is just a glimpse of how it helps you heal. So the subtle energy vortexes in our body, they are the pranic energy, the universal force or the Reiki as we say. Now, while we do understand this is what it is, and Reiki talks about it in a different language, but if I relate it to our elements, we are all talking the same thing. So why palm chakra? Can anyone answer that? Because palm chakras connect us to the heart chakra. And heart, it helps us receive and transmit the prana or the universal energy. So when you're rubbing your hands like this and you're giving healing, you will feel tingling in your palms because your hands become the conduit because they are connected to your heart. They are the portal for healing, for love, for manifestation. And that is why Reiki, even though very gentle, becomes very, very potent and powerful. So, with Reiki, our hands become the conduits of the universal force or the energy which flows through us and into others. Because through hands, we are able to direct that energy. So, for example, if someone has a backache or a shoulder ache or a toothache, you know that you're going to, with the help of your hands, place it or keep it above wherever you need to direct that energy and heal that area. That's exactly how the universal energy flows through your hands. So, finger chakras, because they represent every element and they have a different energetic function, they become important to heal, right? Now, how does this relate with body? Would anyone like to answer that? Why am I talking so much about hands? And then how is it related to the body? Is
And
it
just
making
Neha, just in case, just this is just for everybody. If you just want to raise your hands here, keep your video on though, and come on and answer the question. We're happy to bring you on like that also. Just keeping it open.
absolutely? So, why am I talking so much about hands and why is it so important? Well, the answer is because the hands, like I said, they all, the energy, the flows that flows through your hands into the body, heart, they're all connected through meridians. Now, in Reiki, we call them meridians, but in Indian yogic language, we call them nadis. Like we have the Ida, we have the Pingala, and we have the Sushumna. So we have the masculine, the feminine, and the central spinal nerve. It is the feminine, the masculine, and the balance. So when you are doing Reiki through your hands and the palm chakras get activated, you are actually also balancing the left and the right side of your body, which is the yin and the yang. How beautiful is that? It's all connected, right? Therefore, meridians act as energy pathways that travel within our tissues, within our body. They run in every side of our body and then mirror. So the left is a mirror of the right. So typically, what does it do? There are many meridians, but today I will specifically talk about three, which are very, very important, and hence the poll. So if you did take a poll there, you will know exactly what you need to work on. And because those meridians then link to those chakras, and when you use your hands, using your palm chakras, the flow, the energy flows, and it calms that particular aspect or that healing or heals that area of your life which needs attention. Simple and yet so, so beautiful, isn't it? So let's talk about the lung meridian. Lung meridian, what is that? A lung meridian flows from your body from the left hand side. Now it has associated with grief, breath, and surrender. So if it is imbalanced or if it has blockages, you might have issues. You might be feeling very sad. You might have breathing issues. You might want to take control. It's not easy for you to let go. And you know, okay, this is what you need to feel, right? Now let's come to the heart meridian. Heart is the place of unconditional love, inner joy, peace, trauma healing. That's what heart meridian brings into our lives. So that is exactly the reason sometimes when we are sad or we have grief, we immediately hold our hand like this. Oh my dear, what happened? Something struck to you. Your child, for example, is walking or someone falls down. The first thing is, oh dear, what happened? That's because you hold your heart here. Heart is the space of inner joy and love. So that's the heart meridian. And then if you have imbalances or blockages in the heart meridian, you are sad, you're unhappy with life, you don't know what to do, you have traumas that are stored there, which make it impossible for you to move ahead in life or take decisions for that matter. The third meridian that is very important and I'd like to talk about is the pericardium meridian. That brings trust, that brings emotional safety and a connection. So imagine if that is imbalanced, what happens? You are unable to trust. You don't feel emotionally secure. You are unable to form a connection with people, with divine, and it leaves you in a space where you're very lost. Therefore, I spoke about the palms, I spoke about the chakras in the palms, I spoke about the 7 chakras situated in our body, how it links, and when we perform Reiki on these chakras, and when we perform healing to that aspect of our body which needs our attention, those blockages get cleared away and they bring you into a more powerful space. So let's say meridians is what we say, but actually they are energy channels. And that's how we ensure that the divine universal flow or prana, as we say, flows through our body. And they're not, Reiki will help you clear those blockages. So hand chakras are intricately connected to the most important meridians, making them essential tools for your healing. And the main meridians represent the core energy channels of your body. Each meridian is linked to an organ or a yin-yang pair. Therefore, if any of the meridians is imbalanced or blocked, and there is, for example, there is a spleen, there is a pancreas, and if the meridian passing through those is blocked, you will feel pain in that organ or discomfort there. Therefore, when we do Reiki, it balances that, it clears it, and it brings you into a more comfortable, healed space. And you avoid or you're able to heal diseases. I'm not saying that with this, you do not need to go to a professional doctor. No, you must, but it will accelerate the healing within the body as well, because you would know that this is what needs the attention with. Now, how does this help? What will it do? Which we had also spoken about in our previous call, that every part of your body stores memory. So if there is something that you're holding on to, it's causing you discomfort. So when you're doing Reiki, you're actually, with the use of your palm chakras, meridians, clearing that out, right? So what are the symptoms of a lung meridian when it's imbalanced or blocked? You'll be short of breath. You'll have coughing maybe. You could be facing the onset of asthma, a throat discomfort, a negative emotion such as grief or sadness. You may be having difficulty in expressing emotions or unable to release grief. that is what, when we Reiki that area, we understand, okay, we have cleared that. So this is related with breath, energy, parasympathetic nerves. Connect. Now, if I link it with the chakras, it obviously does lungs and respiratory system, and it's the heart chakra also. When we do talk about the heart meridian, what does it do? If it'll give you palpitations, so if you are in anxiety or if you are upset about something, it'll make you feel weak. It will give you dizziness. You might have sweats. You could feel an emotional sensitivity, extreme emotional sensitivity. Now, this helps you heal emotional wounds, trauma, and brings in self-love to yourself. So you'll be very compassionate for your own self and for others also. Now, obviously, the central channel is also the spiritual heart opening. So the minute your heart expands, your consciousness expands, you are influenced, you have a better divine connection, you become a better conduit and medium with the divine force. That's exactly how Reiki helps you heal that aspect of life, which, if blocked because of this meridian, will be cleared. Let's talk about the pericardium. Now, what does it do? Now, you might have circulatory issues. You could have a chest discomfort. You could have phobias. You could have intimacy issues, or you could be very, very sad as a person. That is what happens when you have a blocked pericardium or a blocked or an imbalanced energy, right? So what does it govern? It governs love, compassion, emotional well-being, right? Now, how we, instinct, like again, I'm repeating myself, but how like we instinctively place hands on our chest and we feel deep emotions is how Reiki can be explained with ease. You can heal a wounded heart with Reiki because with the work of your hands and the meridians in action, you release a lot. So, because it is also very close to the heart center, it gives you a protective feeling, an integrative aspect, a connection with the divine. And obviously, I would say it could be related to the lower chakras also, bringing in personal power and boundaries. So I would say this could also be like a heart protector, how it knows how to shield your energy, like protect you around, right? So that is about meridians. But before I talk further, let's do a very small exercise. If you're all sitting there, um, breathe. Breathe and tell me which of your nostrils is open. So is it one? Is it the left is open or the right is open? Which one is open?
This one, people, write in the group. Left or right, just write it in the group. So Bell is written right.
And
I can see
so
people
when
are
your right
typing.
nostril is
Yeah.
open,
Vinod also says right. Iqbal is also saying right.
all right, great. So what happens is when you have your right nostril open, which means this side of your body is more active at this point in time. When the left one, where the right is what? It's the masculine. It's the energizing. It's the logical energy, which is right now more active in your body. Interesting, isn't it? Now, if it was left, then it was the more feminine, the calming, the introspective, the intuitive energy that would have been active, the cooling one, the feminine. So you could be very emotional at that point in time, or you would be in a very reflective state. And if both are open at any point in time, then you are at that point in time, both the sides, the left and the right, are in energetic alignment. Ideal for meditation, healing, and spiritual practices. So what will Reiki do to us? Reiki will bring us to that point where we are able to keep our nostrils balanced for the maximum time. Obviously, it does not happen all the time, but I'm saying maximum times, right? So a very quick introspection, it was about breath work, how it links with your palm chakras, with your meridians, with your body. So I'm basically making you realize and making you experience how your body works. And do we notice this at any point in time? Are we aware? Generally, no, we don't. We just go with the flow. We are busy with our schedules, with our lives, and we carry on. But this is important to understand which side of your brain is more active at this point in time. So if your left is active, you are in a more emotional, intuitive, reflective state. The right is more focused, logical, outward facing mode, the masculine, right? And if both are there, then you are balanced. Interesting, right? Okay. So without, now since we've done that, let's move on to another exercise. Because I want you to feel, I want you to experience this. We had done this in the previous call as well, but I'd like you to do this again. Rub your hands. Rub your hands really for 20, 30 seconds. Wherever you are, just rub your hands. Right? And once you're ready, gently move them about. And feel the energy or the tingling between your palms. Do you sense this? Do you feel something? So keep moving your hands and see how far you're able to sense your energy. How far can you sense? Maybe you will stop here, maybe you'll stop here, maybe you can go further and further, completely, everyone to their own sensitivity. That's absolutely fine. So check how far that energy which you are sensing between your palms is the universal energy or Reiki that we are talking about, right? So again, if you're rubbing it again, imagine now, rub it again hard. Now imagine this energy ball between your hands, right? Sense it, feel it. Now imagine this ball right above your head and it's expanding and expanding and expanding, and you're encased in that bubble. That becomes your protection bubble. So you have, in a very simple manner, formed a protection bubble around you using the universal energy or Reiki. Whether you are able to sense it or not doesn't matter. Reiki knows it. Reiki knows it's good for Neelu, for Vinod, for Ms. Iqbal, whoever is there in this call. It knows that it needs to protect all of you all, and it will do its job. So every time you step out of your room, your house, you go for your work, all you want to do is quickly rub your hands, form a ball, imagine it on top of your head, and then feeling yourself encased in that bubble, which is your protection bubble. And with that ease, you have created a protection bubble for yourself. Simple, isn't it? You can keep doing it over and over again, and you will notice, I can guarantee you, you will notice that you will say, oh my God, I was about to cross a road, but something just stopped and I was saved. And you will start seeing those little miracles in your life. They are very, very gentle, but they will leave a lasting impact. I can vouch for it. I have been doing it for years myself, and they work beautifully. So with this, Does any one of you have any questions so far to ask? Anything that you'd like to ask me or know more about? I'll be happy to help you. Because I
Okay.
also think that if you don't believe this can work, I have someone, of course, Iqbal, I'll answer you in a minute. I have someone here who did not believe in Reiki at all. And I will bring him on call for you to see how it shifted his perspective from being a non-believer to something that, even though he didn't feel, but he kept doing it, and it helped him, you know. So after, I will bring him on call after I answer Iqbal's question. So
Yeah,
yes, Iqbal.
given, yes, one, I'll just get Iqbal on. Bell's also asked, uh, can we do the bubble for your loved ones as well, or they need to do it themselves?
Anyone. You can do it for yourself, for your house, for your pets, for your everyone, for your loved ones, family, friends, everyone. You can do it for anyone.
Go ahead, Iqbal.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Iqbal. Pleasure to have you on call.
Thank you. I'm Reiki Channel 2,
Wonderful.
and whenever I give Reiki to my solar plexus chakra, a
Right.
whole day I feel hungry like I can't tell you. I don't know why it happens. The moment I give Reiki, after few hours, I have to eat every 2 hours or 3 hours or 1 hour. Whole day I feel hungry, so I've stopped giving Reiki to my solar plexus chakra.
No.
I mean, what
You
can
should
be the problem? Sorry.
there. No. There. You should not stop. You have to finish doing Reiki for the next 21 days. Okay. It has to be linked with So it has to do with your metabolism. Okay. So sometimes we have release in our bodies, and the release can be in any way. It could be either that you don't feel hungry at all, or you feel hungry a lot. It either which ways, it's just a release of your body. Allow that to happen and keep healing. And gradually you will notice that it has subsided and it has come back to its own normal state. Do not worry about that.
Okay.
And when, I must share this with everyone that whenever we do Reiki or any other healing modality also, when we are healing, and when I'm healing my clients also, there are times when they feel calm, but there are times when there is a release. So they might feel very overwhelmed, or they feel some pain in their body, or they would shiver, or it could be anything. Sometimes when people are not able to express themselves, or they're holding too much inside their body, they even have acid refluxes. But please consider this all as a part of release, and do not by any chance stop drinking. So even if you're feeling hungry, doesn't matter. Train your mind, tell your body, oh, I'm hungry, let me have a bite. Pick up a bite, eat, and after it takes your brain 15 minutes to register that you've eaten something and you're full, right? So give it that time. So eat again, and keep healing, and at least do it for the next 21 days, and that's when your symptoms will start, subsiding in a happier space. Don't worry about
I,
it. It's a release.
I only heal, I only give Reiki to the chakras, and as and when required, any
Yeah,
part or
that's
something.
fine. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. Not an issue at all.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day. Most
Thank you.
welcome. So coming back to what we feel and what we don't feel, and from someone who was a non-believer of this to now using it in his life, I have Sarabjit on board, who'd like to say how his experience started and how it was for him when he learned Reiki. Sarabjit, good evening. How are you?
Hi, Neha. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to, explain my experience with Reiki. Yes, this is so true. To be very honest, I was total, skeptic at first. I didn't believe in energy healing or any of that stuff. I thought it was all made up, to be very honest. But the moment I met Neha, and I'm really happy. First of all, I'm really happy to be here to share how Reiki healing changed my life. So Reiki helped me in two ways. In my two very, I must say, important areas of my life. One is my career. Second is my health. So in my career, there are a lot of roadblocks, career roadblocks. I was struggling on my body weight. I was overweight. My blood sugar was always borderline high. Opportunities would come and go. Something always left. Sometimes I always felt something is there which is blocked. So then came the day when I learned Reiki and later put it to use. When Neha explained how chakras and meridian didn't know much but was willing to put in the action. So she explained how the solar plexus chakra governs your metabolism, self confidence, personal powers. It also directly linked to our, pancreas, which regulates your blood sugar, the level of your blood sugar. So my experience was very, life changing experience for me. So through regular Reiki healing and especially the chakra clearing meditations, I began working on my the very first chakra, which is root chakra, also known as Muladhara. It's located base of your spine. And then I worked with sacral chakra. I worked with solar. And every time I placed my hands on my chakras, there is something very special feeling. I would feel like strange warmth. Sometimes even a release. Something is releasing, from my body, from my emotions and things like that. So while doing these exercises for 21 days, my digestion improved. My sugar level started balancing with time. I improved on my physical health. I almost lost like 9 to 10 kgs in 2 to 3 months. I was overweight. My sugar levels and my HbA1c was like 12 when I checking and all those tests was gone through. 350 was my sugar. So, but now everything was fine. My blood sugar was went from borderline high to stable. Now it's like stable. But the biggest career in my life is my professional career, my professional world, which was kind of a very huge roadblock in my career. So at work I started, but now to be very honest, I mean I noticed real changes happening in my career, and I started feeling more confident, focused. I was making better decisions, handling stress much better than before. And with my health, I experienced improvement that really surprised me. I'm running my own IT consulting firm, working with major brands in Delhi. I cannot name those brands on call, but I know how much it's like up and down for me when it comes to this my professional career. Feeling I always feeling energy in my palms and recording, and reconnecting with the divine intelligence. Within initially it was a lot of work, but now it feels connected, great, and at peace. I feel so grateful. I mean, sometimes I feel grateful, and I pray gratitude to universe. I pray gratitude to Neha, especially to teach me, this Reiki, level one principle. And so this was my whole journey about Reiki, and well, and I feel so grateful to have this chance to share my journey with all of you today. Something things sometimes it's like happens. We don't believe in end up helping us the most. So Neha, this was my experience. I'm sorry because this was the first time explaining my experience over the Reiki. So I was feeling very joy and very overwhelmed while explaining my experience about Reiki.
Thank you, Sarabjit. You've been very, very generous with your words. But let me tell you, all of you here, when Sarabjit came, he was such a non-believer. He was like, "Oh, this won't work. Will it work? What? Doctors are not like, I'm taking medicines. How will this happen?" I said, "Okay, don't believe in it. Just do it." So I again applaud all those people who are at it, who are perseverant, who don't give up. That's one thing he did. And I did not do anything. He did it himself. And if he's sharing this experience, then
Like
I would give him all the
there
credit.
is a there was a medicine which doctor concerned me. It's called Rebelsis. It's a very costly medicine. It's come for the sugar patients. So it controls your sugar and reduce your weight, your fat metabolism from your body. It's very expensive medicines, like 3,000 rupees for 10 capsules a day. So Abhi wo, like it's gone from my daily, medicines. No, I'm not taking any more medicines for sure.
And imagine I always coax him to take the second level, but he also stopped after first level, thinking, oh, this is more than enough for me. I don't want to do anything more. Because you will make me again practice for 21 days. But yes, I think I would give him that credit. He's done that for himself. It's all his hard work, it's all his perseverance. The fact that he now acknowledges from being a non-believer to the space that he is in, I think is a huge shift in itself. So thank you, Sarabjit, for holding on to that faith with me and with Reiki as well.
In fact, Neha, I wanted to ask Sarabjit, did you do both the levels or just one? But you've answered that. But I still have one question for Sarabjit. The fact that your sugar levels got moderated, regulated down to normal, you're not eating those expensive pills. Out of absolute curiosity and for our audience to know as well, the 21-day detox program, when it's like, the release is like a detox. Did all of this start happening then itself? Or after you did that, then you concentratedly worked on those specific, let's say, chakras and body parts, and then after that it happened? Like, when did it start, and approximately how long did it take for you to see the difference?
Okay, yeah, Neetu. So this was not like some magic. Like I came from Neha's place. I learned Reiki, and something is happening. So you have to be very specific, very completely
Consistent.
balance what you learn. So I remember my days when I devote 21 days, straight 21 days, because it's a complete instruction from Neha, Sarabjit, you have to do 21 days in a line. If you give a one gap, you have to start from day one and then next again 21 days, right? So that thing is in my mind. And then at very starting, I feel because I'm very impatient person. I cannot sit in one place for like 40 minutes or 30 minutes or 20 minutes, So I'm the person who jump here and there. So for a person like me to sit in one place and do, all Reiki healings, like root chakra is something which is for me, it's root chakra is very important. For all of you who are new to the Reiki, root chakra is very important because that is the chakra which controls your everything, which takes out all the toxics from you. So I know how I, settle myself for next 21 days for 20 minutes or 25 minutes every day for next 21 days. So yes, I put my best to, indulge in myself, what I learned from there. And slowly and gradually, Neha helped me a lot. In today's scenario also, I lost somewhere while doing Reiki and I called Neha, this was happened. So she taught me. So your question, yes, you have to give a lot from inside you to learn. See, learning is something different. Neha taught you, Neha gave you notes, Neha gave you exercise. You have to do this, but it's only you which you have to implement inside you, which you have to, do a practical on daily basis. So I have done a lot. I mean, to keep my health, to keep my career, because these two things are like roadblocks in my daily life. So yes, I put a lot. I have done a lot to come out of this. Now today I'm very settled, very happy, very peace. So yeah, I thought I gave you the answer what
Yes,
you ask. If anything is
absolutely.
missing, please let me know. I'll add on.
No, it was absolutely fine. Even what you said earlier, you gave in a lot of details, which was important for everybody to realize, especially reiterating now what you've been saying since the first call. That it is simple. It is simple to learn. It is easy to do. But there is a certain work that you do need to
Correct.
put into it to make it your practice. And that's why, Sarojit, I asked you the question again. Because if you, especially let's say with the sugar levels, for it does not change overnight. So you have to put the work in, and Reiki
Correct.
helps you put that work in. That
Correct.
is what I was
But you have to be very
getting this through.
professional. You have to be very professional. Whatever you are learning and what you are implementing in yourself, you have to be very professional and very dedicated towards it. That is
Right.
how you get things in a result.
Absolutely.
I think what Sarabjit is trying to emphasize here, Neelu, is that fine, he had those issues, but when he did those healings, for example, let's say it's about his weight or the root chakra that he worked on, and he wanted to lose weight. If he was procrastinating going to a gym, it cleared off that procrastination. So he was now a person who was looking for fitness. So when that blockage got cleared, he became more active. He ensured he's going for walks, he's doing this, he's trying to eat healthy, and hence the chain follows. So that's
Right.
exactly when we say that it helps you clear those blockages to make you to bring you into a saner, safer, happier space.
Right.
Right?
And just very quickly, Vinod, you have only written white ball in the group. Do you have a question around it? Are you saying something about it? Do you want to elaborate? Then I can bring the question forward for Neha. Please, Neha, continue.
Yes.
And thank you, Sarojit, once again.
Yes. Thank you, Sarabjit. Those were really kind words, and I'm happy to hear your experience. Kudos to you. Give an applause to yourself as well. All right. Are we waiting for a question?
None in so far. So we're good to go.
Okay. So now if you allow me, then let's just do a quick exercise of Reiki once again, Neelu. What do you think?
Absolutely, yes. Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
All right. Wonderful then. What are we going to do? We are trying to work with our energy, and we are going to feel our chakras. Okay. So sit down in a comfortable space. If you want to lie down, you can lie down. If you want to sit comfortably, that's also fine. And before we do that, we are going to rub our hands once again. People, join your hands and rub them, right? And once you're ready, you're going to tell me, is there any discomfort in your body that you're feeling? Are you feeling discomfort in your back, your neck, your head, your shoulder, any area?
Neha, do you want them to write it in the group or just make note of it and keep it for themselves right now?
I think they can just keep it with
Make
themselves.
note. Okay.
And then once you have rubbed your hands together, wherever the discomfort is, for example, if it's on my left arm, I'm going to pull that away. Right? Just pull it away. Feel that discomfort leaving from your body. Anywhere that you feel it's a heavy, dense feeling, or if it's a back, it's your knee, it's your ankle, wherever is it, pull it out. Just shove it away. And tell me, even if it's at the back of your shoulders, remove it. Just clear. Just think that you're clearing your energy. And that's it. And tell me, after that, how do you feel? Remove for as long as you feel you need to do that. Remove it. Anything extra that you feel is bringing you down, is a heavy feeling, try and remove that. And then notice, how was it before and how is it now? Just notice it. And if you want to share, please write. Not an issue.
Right, raise your hand. Come on with you.
Yes.
There, where it was specifically required just one word answer, that's when I said put it in the group. But for now, if you'd like to write, or how many times should we do it? Asks UC. UC, you have to tell us your full name. Last time you asked about your pet, asked about pets also. Now you're asking how many times to do it. At least tell us your full name. Okay, Neha, UC is asking how many times should we do it?
continuously till the time you feel lighter. If you feel okay after 2, 3 times you're feeling lighter and you don't need it, that's good enough. But if you feel you need to do more, it's completely intuitive and completely following your own inner voice, your gut, how long you feel you need to do this. Just shrug off the extra energy. That's it.
Okay. And she has said her name. It's Udayini. What a lovely name. Put your name down. It's such a beautiful name. And the note says, little warm and light feeling behind my neck. So
Great.
neck it was for you, Vinod.
So that's the sensing of energy already. Just by activating your palm chakras, you've done that. So imagine if you're not attuned to Reiki right now and you're still experiencing this. When you get attuned to Reiki, how powerful does that become? It becomes like instant. And that's the difference I wanted you to experience, right? It's like you can just do it then instantly because you now know you are already aware, and then you become into a more powerful space, right? All right. Now, what we're going to do is cleaning up our chakras. So, if you want, we'll all sit. Neelu, can we have some music on? And I'll guide them through the chakra healing if that's workable.
Wait, just hang on a second. Give me a minute. If there are any other instructions you need to give,
None.
just keep giving them.
So that's exactly what I was trying to explain from the onset of this call and linking it with my call one that happened day before. How Reiki flows through us. So imagine when we are clearing up blockages in our body, we are becoming clearer conduits because we are like a pipe. Imagine yourself like a pipe. If there are emotional blockages or if there are physical blockages, something that's causing you illness, and if you're clearing that with the help of Reiki, your pipe or your channel becomes clearer and clearer. The clearer the channel is, the easier for you to heal, right? And that's exactly what Reiki helps you do. And this is a known, across many cultures, across many different modalities, it is known that our palms, our bodies are all energy vortexes. And uh, why Reiki, it becomes important for us to know about our palm chakras and the 5 elements. It's because it's linked to the main 7 chakras in our body, right? And to the meridians that are flowing, which are like flowing the energy in our body. Therefore, when we are channeling that energy, every time we are sending healing or activating our palm chakras, we are balancing the yin and the yang. We are we are clearing off our debris or our, what I would say, blockages from our body, and we are becoming more conducive and clearer as a medium to allow the universal energy to flow through us. That's the beauty of Reiki. So let's begin. We can start. And
Neha, so
yes,
there is a bit of a technical thing happening in the background. So
we'll
we're
begin like
getting
that,
that.
Neelu.
No, we'll get that sorted. Why don't you tell people about the offers first? This will get sorted by then.
All right.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Give me a second and I'll just share my screen. People, you've already received this with your first call replay. Even with the second one, you will, it'll still be there in that follow-up email as well, which is it's a kind of a ready reckoner on the science behind Reiki healing and its benefits. So please do read it at your convenience. Mastering the Art of Reiki with Neha. Neha, take it away.
Thank you, Neelu. And here we are offering you 3 packages. So package 1 is all about learning Reiki 1, which is level 1. And package B is learning both level 1 and 2 together. And package C, which is level 1 and level 2 and 2 personal sessions with me, where you can use them for your own self or you can even gift it for somebody else. And when we move forward, I'll share with you what each package has for you. Package A is about balancing your energy, connection with the divine, clearing your energy blockages that could be affecting your health or mindset. They bring you into a more relaxing and a calming space. They calm down your nervous system. They help you release your stored emotional traumas and reduce your anxiety and stress. And overall healing of your physical health. Level 1 is all about that. We learn what Reiki is, how it came into being, how you're able to raise your vibrations, align with love, peace, and joy, heal the chronic fatigue and sleep disorders, strengthen your immune system, your self-confidence, your, bringing emotional clarity in your being and improve your focus. And yes, there's more. You're able to let go of emotional baggage, the toxins or the toxic patterns that you're carrying. You're able to manifest your goals, your abundance, your positive life changes. You're able to find inner peace, bring in harmony in your relationships. You are more connected with your purpose in life. That's why Reiki becomes very, very key and important. It's great for everybody. Adults who are looking at discovery, transformation, who want to sense energies, intuitive wanting to explore the inner guidance, or maybe people who are wanting to deepen their practice and serve others better. So it's not only for yourself, but for others as well. Why should you learn from me? Because I will help you not only learn the practice, but walk you through with it so that you're able to awaken the inner healer with the techniques and embody them into your daily life. So an approach where you not only learn how to channel the energy, but activate and integrate into your daily life, right? All right. There's more. We are in a very safe space when we learn Reiki. Now, when we get attunements, we embody Reiki in a way that it automatically transforms your energy, your being, and you become a more compassionate, a more clear, a more focused, a more aligned person with the universal energies. Because Reiki is nothing but universal force and it aligns you with it, right? So Reiki, in level 1, we make great connections with divine. Now, package A is 8 hours in totality. We give you PDF notes and e-certificate, and we complete it in 3 days with 2.5 hours each day, right? And the dates would be in May, where we will learn what Reiki is all about, how it originated, the understanding of the human field, the exercise that you did right now. You're actually clearing your aura, and now we'll go on to chakras healing. So you will experience that, right? So that's what you learn in level 1 also. Now, in level 1, you become more aware. You develop practices and you learn practices which are in tandem with the ethical guidelines of Reiki. And we also do hands-on practice sessions like today. Therefore, it's great to learn level 1. What other things level 1 can do is that it opens your energy channels, like I spoke today, and gives you self-healing and understanding the basics. So it's like a foundational course for you to step up your energy. You can give Reiki to yourself and others around you, and it's mostly to do with physical healing. And we also do practice sessions of 4 weeks. Now, the bonus is that we have a WhatsApp group support for 1 year. We will do weekly practice doubt clearing sessions after every level. And in case you want later in life, if you wish to repeat the course, you can, it's like the energy exchange would be as per your convenience. And obviously, you have full lifetime access to the summit called Reiki. So those are the bonuses that are coming to you. Now, let's move forward, Neelu. This is the way our certificates are given, where you are now then joining a lineage of Reiki masters, and it is Usui Shiki Ryo Reiki, and we give your name, the date and year. And since I am a Reiki master, I would sign this and give it to you as an e-certificate, where you become the Reiki practitioner level 1, as we call them, Shodans, right? The actual value of this, including everything, works out to INR 51,998 and US dollars 682. But we are giving it to you at a fantastic price and an offer of only 9,001 rupees or US dollars 119, where you save 82%. Isn't that great? So this is for level 1 with all the bonuses as explained. Then
And they further 10% savings for VIP members, and you also have other payment options available. Get in touch with the team for that, please.
absolutely. Thank you, Neelu, for that.
Wonderful.
And then we have package B, where you become a Reiki healer, which not only includes everything from what we have learned from package A, but in addition, we learn level 2. And what do we learn in level 2? We learn the basic symbols of Reiki, which makes it very, very powerful. We learn how you're able to do distant healing. We learn emotional healing. Now, this level 1 and level 2 will be 8 plus 8 hours, which means 3 days, 6 days in total, 3 days for level 1 and 3 days for level 2. Again, we will be sharing PDF notes and e-certificate. So it will be a 16 hours live on Zoom call. What we have learned in level 1 is inclusive, where we are also learning hand positioning, placements of treating yourself, history of Reiki, origin of Reiki, understanding how it works on the aura, on chakras, and then let's see more. What we can do is also give Reiki to others, make ourselves aware of the energy practice, the Reiki principles, practical applications, all that we learn in level 1. But please don't go, there's more. In level 2, we are now reinforcing what we learned. And in addition, we are going to learn the basic symbols of Reiki, the Chokure, Seheki, and Honsha Zesho Nen. We will also learn the healing techniques, which means if I am here and you're sitting somewhere else, can I send you healing? Yes. So it moves beyond time and space. We learn that as well. Distance healing is also something that we learn. What happens when you learn level 2? Level 1 is about basic connection with the divine, and level 2 is about mental and emotional healing. So in level 1, we did the physical healing. In level 2, we are doing the mental and emotional healing. You're working with specific intentions, advanced energy awareness, and obviously, when you do that, you are also raising your vibrations. So hands-on practice sessions are a must with me, right? And typically, we do this in 1 to 2 days, but we emphasize on the distant healing and mental healing here because now we start working with intentions. We are expanding our Reiki abilities and learning how to use symbols in different aspects of life, whether it be food, whether it be your office, whether it be your pets, your space, yourself, your loved ones, whoever. So you have the ability to perform distance Reiki, heal yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's what Reiki level 2 does. And this is the way we give you an e-certificate of an advanced Reiki practitioner who's also known as Kokuden, right? So date and time, everything will be mentioned and you will be a part of Usui Shiki Ryo lineage. Now, what are the dates? Level 1, we will conduct on 9th, 10th, and 11th May. And level 2, we will do after practicing 21 days level 1. We will move on to do level 2, which will be 6th, 7th, and 8th June. Timings would be 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. India and 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. ET. Now, what is the value of this package? This actually costs US dollars 1193 or rupees 9998. However, we have a fantastic offer for you. We are only giving it to you for 19,001 rupees or US $251, where you make a saving of 79%. And the VIP members get an additional 10% discount. And package C. This is what is recommended because here, this includes everything that package A and package B has, which means level 1, level 2, and 2 transferable personal healing sessions of 30 minutes each. You can use them or you can gift it to someone of your loved one. So when you become a pro Reiki healer, we will do 16 hours of live Zoom, 6 days, 2.5 hours each, PDF notes, e-certificate, and 2 transferable personal sessions. Like I said, the dates are 9th, 10th, and 11th May, 6th, 7th, and 8th June for level 1 and level 2 respectively. Time would be 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. India time and 9 a.m. to 12 noon ET. And 2 personal healing sessions. Actual value of everything is 99198 INR or US 1301, which we are giving it to you at a fantastic offer of only 19,009 rupees. So you save 80%.
And even here, you have your further 10% for VIP members, and you also have other payment options available.
Thank you, Neelu. So we have package A, package B, package C. Now, if you notice, there's hardly a difference of any very little minuscule difference of close to 9 rupees between package B and package C, and $1, literally $1. And I would recommend that you go for package C in case you're looking at package B, because that gives you 2 additional personal sessions at almost zero cost. This is what Reiki will do to you. It will begin and awaken the healer within you. You will become your best, highest version. So those were the offers from our side. And thank you, Neelu, for that.
And in fact, we do have the audio ready and available now for to play with ease. Just Shilpa at any time. Smita, Shilpa, just started and Neha, you start.
Thank you, Neelu. Right, please sit down comfortably in your spaces, or you can lie down if you want. And keep your hands rub them slightly. And now place your hand on the root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. And imagine the energy flowing through your hands to your root chakra. You're healing your root chakra with the flow of Reiki. Feel this energy moving down from your crown through your hand into your root chakra. Feel the tingling in your palms. Feel the sensation, the calmness that it brings to your body. Keep feeling this energy flowing through your hands. The tingling of the palms. Moving in to your root chakra, where you're healing the root chakra through the force, the universal energy that's flowing through your hands to heal your root chakra. Keep breathing in. Bring your focus to your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. With every inhale, you're breathing in the prana, the Reiki energy, and feeling it every inhale moving out through your hands to your root. Once, sense what you're feeling, what thoughts you're coming to your mind, how your body is relaxing, shoulders are relaxing, the heartbeat is relaxing. You feel your shoulders relax. Now gently move your hands slightly up 2 inches below your navel and keep your hand. That is the position of sacral chakra. Feel this energy traveling through your hand into your sacral chakra. Feel the emotions that you are feeling right now. Sense this energy with every breath that you're inhaling, bringing it with focus to your hand towards your sacral. With every breath, inhale the energy. With every exhale, feel it moving down to your sacral chakra. Feel the sensation in your body. Are you feeling any emotion? Stay with it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel prana healing your sacral chakra. With every breath, you feel calmer, quieter, happier, stable, grounded, and at peace. Now move your hands 2 inches above your navel. That is your solar plexus. Place your hands there. Heal your solar plexus through the palms. The palms chakra are now activated. We have protected ourselves in the key ball. Now we are allowing the universal energy to flow through our hands, to our sacral chakra, and heal sacral chakra. Notice the sensation in your body. Notice the emotions, the thoughts that are coming up. Bringing your focus to the breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and feel the sacral chakra being healed. Now move your hands up to the center of your chest. This is where our heart chakra is. Feel this energy healing the heart. Notice how this tingling of the palm is sending the energy to your heart chakra. Notice is there a swaying of your body? Notice your breath. Bring your focus to your heart. Feel the energy moving through your palm to your heart chakra. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Feel the energy healing your heart chakra, calming your mind, your heart. Busy day as you settle in with your heart, the doorway to divine love. Gently breath, feel the energy in the heart. Now gently move it on your throat. This is where your throat chakra is. Feel the tingling of the palm, healing your throat chakra. Notice how the energy is flowing through your palms, through your throat. The throat chakra, the seat of communication, of speaking your own truth. You stand now tall in your truth. Throat chakra with every breath. Bring in Reiki energy through your hand, through your throat chakra. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now move your hands up to your third eye. the point between the brows, and heal your third eye. Feel the tingling, feel the energy, sense the energy flowing through your palms, through your third eye. With every breath that you're breathing in, Reiki flows through your hands to heal your chakras. With every breath that you're taking in, your body and mind relax. There's a calmness inside you. Focus the energy coming to your third eye or the Ajna chakra and feel it getting healed. Now gently move your hands up to the top of your head, which is your crown chakra. The Reiki energy flowing through your crown, moving down to all the chakras. Feel a sense of grounding, protection, love, compassion, connection, calmness. At the center. Feel the energy, healing your mind, body, and soul. Feel your body relaxing. Feel your heartbeat calming down. Feel a sense of peace that this energy brings to you. Keep breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in and out. And relax your mind, your body. And sit quietly in this space for a few moments. When you are ready, wiggle your hands, your toes, and with a bright smile on your face, gently open your eyes and come back to the here and now. And do share how you're feeling after the meditation. I'll be happy to hear that from you all.
Thanks for that, Neha. While we give people a few minutes to settle in and share what they'd like to share, uh, Udayani has asked if we have date clashes for the classes later on, can we do sessions later on? Are you referring to the classes or sessions as in personal sessions? Personal sessions are link-based, appointment-based. So if there are date clashes, can they do They do the same later on.
Yes, absolutely. We will figure that out.
Okay, and Hemang says, thank you. In fact, I have a question more for everybody here than for you, Neha, more for everybody else. And which is that, in the beginning you repeated the sensing the energy in the palms, and then there was is there a body part that is in discomfort? Uh, you know, take it out like that, use it as many times as you want, and then this entire process. So I'm asking everybody on the call right now, from that first palm activation to whichever thing part of you removed the discomfort, tried to remove the discomfort or the pain from, to now this happening. If you've noted anything from then till now, has there been a difference? And if not, is there still some discomfort somewhere, some unease somewhere, some pain somewhere? We're heading towards end of call, but if this is happening with anybody, do write in. We'll get you on with Neha as many as possible, given time. So if anybody wants to just again take a moment, think about it, put it down, or even put your video on and come on and say it directly, it is also okay. So take that minute. And that minute will go very quickly. So do this quickly. And if nobody comes in that minute, then in that case, for sure, it is just further reiteration of the fact that you might not be a conduit right now, but it is there in you. You've definitely done the work today. And right now with your guided process, and of course, you sending the Reiki energies out for everybody, it's done the work it needs to do for right now. So that is what it will confirm to us if we don't hear back from anybody in the next minute or so.
Were you able to do the meditation, Leelu?
So again, because of the the work behind, so when the technical work gets this thing, then I try and avoid actively participating because that background work is
Absolutely.
happening. Yes,
Absolutely.
so not fair to either processes. One board, one leg in one boat, one leg in the other boat is never a good idea. So
Absolutely. But while I was guiding them, I could actually feel a lot of sensation in my body and a lot of tingling. And, like to answer Iqbal, that whenever we are healing or there's some sort of an energy flush, you'll always have some sensation in your body. So, hence, I wanted to ask the audience if they could feel something and how did they feel after this. Maybe not today, maybe later, because Reiki will do what it needs to do, like you said.
right. And I'm not seeing anybody here with their hands up, or there's also a very strong possibility because when you do think when you go through a process like this, the I think the temptation and the sensation to just shut your eyes and just like lie down for some time and not have to say anything or do anything. This is my feeling is that this is what has also happened because I know if I had sat through this, I would be wanting to close my eyes and not say a word right now. So,
Absolutely.
right. And again, I'm just mentioning this one more time, people. The only reason I'm even asking this is for you to just, come on and get to see how Reiki can specifically do some work, which is what you will be able to do when you learn it. And the second thing is for you to have that one-on-one moment or time with Neha as well, specifically with Reiki from Neha for you for that specific thing. And with that, you can always come back after the call or tomorrow and let her know how it is feeling. In fact, I'm going to refresh my phone screen right now because yeah, 1 second. 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 Okay, this is it. This is good. It is whatever you have done is it's just been so fabulous that nothing else is coming up at this moment. So thank you very much for that, Neha. And we are exactly at 8 p.m. So if there's anything else that we've missed or you still want to bring up, go ahead.
I am so happy to do this for all that are present here. It's been great to see all of them even asking what they want to do. So very, very happy. Stay blessed, stay happy, and stay safe is all I want to share with all of you all there.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Neha, for another lovely call and this fabulous experience with Reiki. We're going to see you on Saturday, 6:30 p.m. India Standard
I
Time,
so look
with
forward.
even more with all of this.
Yes, totally. We are going to take a step up and give a sneak peek of what it all encompasses. So, yes, I'm so looking forward to it. Thank you, Neelu, and thank you, everyone. Bye.